obviously with the aggressiveness that they were showing Dame, just what do you think of his ability to kind of see the traps, let him come at it?
I thought, first of all, like I told Dame that he needs to be an aggressive scorer and an aggressive playmaker. And that's a hard thing to do. And I thought he did that tonight. I thought his downhill attacks to create another buckets were great, and then that led him to his shooting. I thought Kuz did the same thing. Like I have a favorite play in the game. Kuz gets a rebound and breaks out with pace, throws it to Bobby, dives. Bobby gets. I mean, that's the pace that Kuz can create for us. So those two things stood out to me.
Just kind of the decisions from the trigger men once they get the ball from Dame. It felt like everyone was kind of making the right pass.
Yeah,
you're having those moments.
I mean, I think Kuz had the one where he faked and threw it to the corner. We drill it, and today we did it. And it's a great example, like with our shooting. The three-point shooting was the difference in the game tonight.
50 three-point attempts on Friday, 55 tonight.
Yeah.
That's top 3 in games this season for you guys. Just without Giannis, is that kind of what the game plan has to be?
Yeah. But, we did it for one quarter the other night, and then we got away from it. And that's why you visibly saw me. I just couldn't understand why we would go away from it for the life of me. And tonight we kept doing it, and it's really important. We have so many guys that can make shots. We should do it every night, and the better we get at it, the better we're going to be as a team.
In terms of rebounding, you won that battle tonight after been kind of a sore spot for a stretch here. Granted, about 6 of those were on one possession. On
I think we had 9 on that possession.
How much of a point of emphasis is that? Has that been? And,
it's big. Without Giannis, who's our best rebounder, we take a big hit there. Bobby's been unbelievable. Kuz helps in that area as well. But we really focus on getting our guards in there as well. So I thought our guards did a good job tonight.
Just how well has Kuzma kind of fit in? I know you haven't had a whole lot of practice time, if any, since the trade. How have he kind of fit into
Yeah,
the
he's easy to fit in, but I will say there's so many plays like tonight visually. You could see things developing, and you would say, I wish he knew the play. Gosh, this would be great, but he didn't know the play. And so that's going to take a minute. We're not going to overload him. We want him to stay being an athlete because that's more important. Just the game, yeah. But I think they both will be playing in the near future, like maybe tomorrow.
First quarter, you had, I believe it was 10 assists on 15 made shots.
Yeah.
Was that something you were looking to establish right away, like ball movement?
Yeah. Listen, the other night in the first quarter, I think we started out with 1 pass, 0, 0, 0, 0 passes. And in the second quarter, 4 passes, 5 passes. And I showed all the plays right before the game with all the passing. Subliminal message. Wasn't that subliminal, But when we do it, it just leads to good things.
And in the walkthrough or practices you've had since Kuzma has been here, has there been added emphasis on specifically rebounding, offensive rebounding? You had a season high 19 today.
I think we talked about it, so I will say that. But with Giannis out, it doesn't make as much sense. But when Giannis comes back and we have those 3 bigs in, we will have a chance because Kuzma and Giannis have speed enough to be an offensive rebounder and get back. So I think that will help us.
Almost 44 minutes for Dame tonight. Just what kind of gave you the confidence to got it?
Wanted to take them out. Their little traps kept them to 10. That's why I was a little agitated because I wanted to get him out of the game, and we didn't do our jobs.
Just how big was Gary tonight?
He's phenomenal. He's such I always brag about him, but season high. He's fearless. He makes shots. He's tough. I mean, my favorite play is when he ripped the ball out of Joel's hand. He's just a tough kid. He's a great guy to coach.